Hello friends, let's try to understand chemical formulas and equations. Let's start by understanding an atom. Atoms have electrons, which are negatively charged particles arranged in shells K, L, M and N, and they move around the nucleus. The nucleus have protons, which are positively charged particles, clustered in the center. Number of electrons and protons are equal. Then we have the neutrons. They are particles with no charge and they are clustered in the center. Both protons and neutrons together make up the nucleus. Arrangement of electrons and understanding valencies. We have hydrogen, which has one electron in its first shell. It can give away one electron or accept one electron. Therefore, its valency is 1. Then we have helium. The maximum electrons that can go in the first shell is 2. Therefore, its valency is 0. For the next electron to enter, it has to enter in the third shell. So we have lithium, whose electronic configuration is 2, 1. Therefore, it has one electron in its valent shell, which is 1. Therefore, its valency is 1. Then we have beryllium, whose electronic configuration is 2, 2. It can give away 2 electrons. So its valency is plus 2. Next we have boron, whose electronic configuration is 2, 3. And it gives away 3 electrons. So its valency is plus 3. Carbon can give or take 4 electrons. So its valency is 4. Then we have nitrogen, which will accept 3 electrons. So its valency is minus 3. In the same way, for oxygen, it will accept 2 electrons to complete its outermost shell of 8. And so with fluorine, it will accept 1 electrons. So its valency is minus 1. Next we have neon, whose outermost shell is complete with 8. So like helium, its valency is 0. Sodium has the third shell coming in, and so its electronic configuration is 281. Its valency is 1. In the same way, magnesium valency is 2, aluminium valency is 3, silicon is 4, and phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine, the valency is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Argon, like helium and neon, its outermost shell is full, so its valency is 0. Valency is the combining power of an element. It is measured by the number of electrons it can donate or receive. Here we have all the elements which will give away electrons, so they are positive. They are mainly metallic in nature. Here we have the elements and radical which will accept the electrons, so they are negatively charged. Let's take sodium and oxygen. When we combine them, we have Na2O. The 2 is coming from the oxygen, while 1 comes from sodium, which is 1, and therefore we don't write it. Let's take aluminium oxide, Al2O3. The 3 comes from aluminium and the 2 from oxygen. Another example, let us take ferric sulfate, Fe2SO4 3. The 2 comes from the sulfate and the 3 comes from the ferric. We put it in bracket because it goes for sulfur and oxygen. Let's calculate the number of atoms in each case. Water, H2O, has 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. Let's see if we can calculate the number of atoms in each of these molecules: sulfuric acid, aluminium sulfate, and aluminium carbonate. You may pause and work the answer out. Let's check your answers. Now let's see if we have a number of other molecules with it. If we have 4 molecules of water, then we have 8 hydrogens and 4 oxygen. Let's see if you can work the others by yourself. 3 molecules of sulfuric acid, 2 molecules of aluminium sulfate, and 5 molecules of aluminium carbonate. You may pause the video here. Let's check your answers. If you haven't got these, no problem. Let's explain this through a model. Here we have oxygen, which will accept 2 electrons, and we've got hydrogen, which will give electrons. So hydrogen gives its electron to oxygen, and the other hydrogen gives the other electron, and we have H2O. So we have hydrogen, whose valency is +1, and oxygen, whose valency is -2. The 2 goes to the hydrogen. So we have hydrogen, H, 2, and we have O. Let's take another example, calcium oxide. Calcium will give 2 electrons, and oxygen will accept 2 electrons. We see there's a double bond. So we will write it as calcium, Ca, +2, and we have oxygen, -2. The 2 will go for each other and they cancel out. So we have CaO, calcium oxide. We see only 1 calcium and 1 oxygen, and the 2 cancels out with each other. So we have CaO. Let's take another example, sodium chloride. Sodium gives 1 electron to chlorine, and we have sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. So Na, that's sodium, its valency is +1, and chlorine, its valency is -1. The 1 goes for sodium, and sodium's 1 goes for chlorine, so we have NaCl. We do not write 1. Supposing we have 2 molecules of water, H2O. Since there are 2 molecules, we will write 2 in front of the water. 2H2O. So how many hydrogens are there? There are 4 hydrogens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 into 2 is 4. And oxygen, we can see there are 2 oxygens. 2 into 1 is 2. Let's take a complicated one. Aluminium, which is +3, and carbonate, CO3, whose valency is -2. -2. So that will be written as aluminium 2CO3, that is carbonate, and there are 3 carbonates, 1, 2, and 3. So we will put 3 outside the bracket. So how many aluminiums, how many carbon, and how many oxygen are there in this molecule? there are two aluminiums, the two blue atoms. There are 3 carbons, 1, 2, and 3. And there are 3 into 3, that's 9 oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now what happens if we have 2 molecules of aluminum carbonate? So I will put 2 in front of aluminum carbonate. This 2 multiplied with all the numbers. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, and 2 9s are 18. Now let's try to balance chemical equations. Aluminium plus hydrochloric acid, we get aluminum chloride plus hydrogen gas. We have to see the number of atoms on each side of this equation are same. But we see that hydrogen and chlorine have increased. That cannot be. So by taking 2 atoms of aluminium, 6 molecules of hydrochloric acid, we get 2 molecules of aluminum chloride and 3 molecules of hydrogen gas. We write it as follows. Now you try solving this equation by yourself. Sodium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid gives you sodium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide. Check on both sides of this equation. And so we have sodium carbonate reacts with 2 molecules of hydrochloric acid to give you 2 molecules of sodium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide. You may try balancing these 2 equations by yourself. I hope you have understood chemical formulas and equations. Please stay at home. Please stay safe. Look after yourselves. Have a nice day. Thank you.